I held myself to such a high standard because I think growing up, my folks held me to a standard. And my main thing that I wanted when I was growing up, and I'm just gonna put it out there and say it, is I just wanted my mom to love me. I felt like she never loved me. And I felt like it was because I was never good enough. Never good enough. I was working in the adult entertainment industry, and a big part of the use was to numb myself so I could perform there. So I could perform on stage. And then the other side of the use was I needed to be up all night at the job. But I also had a small child that I was taking care of. I completely rationalized it because I was providing for my family. And it didn't matter what I was doing as long as I was providing for my family and as long as I wasn't failing at raising my son and pulling off life on my own, everything was okay. It didn't matter what I did. I felt like everybody around me was waiting for me to fail. And that's what I didn't want to do. I didn't want everybody to see me fall on my face and fail. I needed to be perfect. I was going to divorce my husband because I figured everything that was going wrong had to be his fault. I was really good at putting the blame on everybody else. I had a hard time taking any kind of responsibility for anything because I figured I worked too hard. I had a lot of entitlement to my behavior and what I did and the things that I wanted. I was going to divorce my husband, but in the meantime, I had ended up borrowing my mother's car, getting really upset about something, getting wasted, and driving myself off a cliff, not on purpose, an accident, and almost killing myself. I had put myself in rehab, and it was only 21 days, which was certainly not long enough. And my counselor suggested that I enter this program. The only two downfalls was that it was faith-based and 18 months. I was introduced to God through His grace, and the people that introduced me through UGM introduced Him as full of grace and love and forgiveness. I had never even known about any of that before. I had no idea how merciful He was, how forgiving, and that it didn't matter what I did. It was never too bad to ever come to Him and ask for forgiveness. It was never too late to come to Him and to say, I'm here and I'm ready. I want to please God now. I want to please Him, and I want to reflect Him and be more like Him, which is completely the other side of the spectrum from where I used to be. You know, I am a new creation, first of all. I'm a new creation in Christ. I don't have to perform anymore because I know who I am. I'm a child of Christ. I'm a loving wife and awesome mom.